Can't even believe I'm saying this, guys. This is Doom2 This is Doom2 RTX running on my AMD Radeon RX 6750 XT. It took some kajiggering to get it to work, let me tell ya. And it will not work with the fluid simulation, basically the fancy blood splatter that some of these mods have added at some point. And yeah, so when I tried to run it, of course I got a crash. And yeah, the first thing I saw was, oh, it's because you got to turn the fluid simulation off if you're on an AMD card. And so I turned off the fluid simulation, and of course, it still crashed. And so, the second thing was, it might crash in Vulkan, I think. I think it defaults to rendering in Vulkan. And I had to force it into, DirectX. I haven't played Doom 2 a lot, so you'll have to bear with me there. But this has got voxelized sprites. So as you can see, things like the enemies that are normally 2D sprites, they actually have depth now. And, you know, the objects on the ground that you would normally pick up, again, they've got depth now. As you can see, they're almost 3D. I mean, I guess they are. I don't exactly understand the difference between voxels and regular 3D models, but obviously with voxels, I mean, it's kind of like you've got stacked layers of pixels in a way. It's like really chunky blocks, basically, that make up... I don't know. It's Lego, man. They're made out of Lego. This Doom 2 RTX is so much more advanced than what we saw in the Doom RTX. And so far this version only works on Doom 2, which is kind of weird. I would think the engine is so similar and the WADs are so similar that if it works on Doom 2, it would work on Doom 1. But no, this literally only works on Doom 2. For now. And this is the new... This is that, like, new Ultimate version of Doom that just came out. Doom and Doom 2. So I bought this on Steam. So this is like the Kex engine sort of version. But it's running in... is it GL-Doom or GZDoom or something like that? I'm not that familiar with Doom, so I kind of had to get that going, which wasn't a big deal. I just bought the Doom and Doom 2, the new Doom and Doom 2 remastered version. It just came out on Steam. Yeah, and then downloaded this ray traced Doom 2. And again, at first it would crash, and yeah, I had to turn off the fluid simulation, and then it would still crash. So I had to find a way to force it to run in DXGI. that's what it's called. And the game was crashing so quickly, it wasn't even making its like setup INI file. So I didn't have an INI file to simply just tweak. I had to I had to make a batch file to force the fluid simulation off, and then I had to make my own INI file. Where the I told you I haven't played Doom 2 a lot. Like having just got a red key, and I already don't know where to go. Seriously? I'm stuck already? Stuck on level 2 already? Oh. Ah. Okay. The heck is that? And that's gonna open a door over here, I'm sure. Blue key now. So how do I get out of here if Doom Guy can't jump? Okay. So yeah, anyways, I had to make my own INI file to get this to start in DXGI. And I had to make a batch file to turn off the fluid simulation, and then it still crashed. And I mean, on forums, people running AMD cards, that was all they had to do, and they got it working. The main thing is the fluid simulation. The fluid simulation just doesn't work with the AMD cards. And so for most people, just turning off the fluid simulation did it. But yeah, so I got the fluid simulation turned off, and I got it loading into DXGI, and it was still crashing. And I mean, you get this, you know, kind of memory address code, you know, when it crashes, but it's not very helpful. It's not like it just tells you why it's crashing. And, you know, other people, if the game was crashing, you know, they weren't getting the same codes. Even people on AMD cards who had the game crashing. It seemed like everyone was. Is there a flashlight in this version? I can't be stuck already. The fuck? Okay, Doom Guy can't jump and he can't fucking duck, so... Ah. Tricky doors, man. What's the point of that? So anyways, yeah, still crashing. After I had it running in DXGI and I had the fluid simulation turned off. and no one else with a Radeon card at this point was still having the game crash, but I found that other people with NVIDIA cards, specifically a guy with a Core i9 and a 4090, his game was still crashing. And so what he did was he had to repair one of the I don't know what it is. It's like one of the Microsoft Visual like C+ distribution things. And I noticed actually a couple people having that issue, so they had to download, kind of re-download one of those distributions and then have it do a repair. You know, and at this point, I've been screwing around with this for a little while, and my hopes were high. But after, reinstalling that C+ Visual distribution, pairing it. So that's clearly something my computer already had. It wasn't asking to install it, it was asking to repair it. And then it asked to do a reboot. So I rebooted the computer and tried one last time to run this, and I could just tell by it was loading, and I wasn't getting the error message right away. I was like, holy shit, it's actually working. Now, like I said, as you can see, this is a lot more intense than that Doom 1 ray tracing, the PB Doom-based PBRT that I showed earlier this week. Again, this is based on the new release of Doom 2, and with the voxels, and there's some mirrors, and the water stuff is a little more advanced, and yeah, so this is a lot more demanding to run than the one I showed earlier this week. So with that one, I was running it at 1440p with FSR. Oh, I did not mean to. I thought that was the chain one. Didn't mean to waste a rocket on him. So yeah, this I'm running at, I think, 1080p. Double check here. So we're running at 1080p with FSR2 unbalanced. So yeah, this one's pretty demanding, but we do have FSR options. You can enable DLSS. I think you might have to install something else to get that to work. It's also got some CRT filter options, and it's got an option to render it in 320 by 200 or whatever the native DOS resolution for Doom 2, which is kind of neat. In fact, see if we can check that out without crashing the game. So, I mean, this is kind of cool, 320 by 200, but with modern lighting and reflections. It's kind of a trip. I like how someone described it in the forum posts. They said, this is like if I played Doom 2, back in 1994 or whatever, when I was like 9, and then I hadn't played it since. And it's like, this is how I would remember it. But yeah, to have all the modern lighting and shadows, but we're at 320 by 200. That's pretty friggin' awesome. Again, I have no idea. Like last thing I got was the blue key, right? I've been in here. Oh, no, have I hit that switch already? I must have hit that switch already. But what did that switch do? Yeah, so I'm going to circles here. Oh, I can go around the other way. Oh, there's a transporter over here. Did I use this transporter? Well, now I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. I did. I've been here already. Is that where I just was? I don't think so. I think I was over here. So, do I need to get over there? I can walk up on these ledges. Ah, okay. I don't think I've been here yet. Definitely not. I have been over there, but not necessarily up here. Okay, I'm gonna change it back to FSR balanced. We even have frame gen. I don't know if that would... And then there's your fluid, but I can't turn that on. And by default, it's on. So the game wouldn't even launch again until I made a batch file to launch the game without it on. Yeah, so apparently, like, blood will splatter on the walls, I'm guessing. Like, if you shoot an enemy and they're near walls. It's got, like, a fluid simulation to do this blood splatter. Red key. A couple switches. Oh. They look a little shitty when they're up close. Now, some of that might be like from the FSR. Because, whoa. What's an armor? The FSR can give you, like, you know, some kind of graphical glitches and stuff. But we kind of need it here. Again, this is pretty demanding. Okay. This is probably the furthest I've ever made it in Doom 2. I never owned Doom 2. Again, back in the day, I really just had Doom 1, like, shareware, to be honest. And like I said, a lot of us did. Frickin' A. I need some health. Yeah, so this defaulted to 1440p without FSR. The weird thing is, though, once I've enabled FSR, I can't turn it off. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, initially under mode, it just said none. And then as soon as I changed it to FSR, it's like I can't go back to none. But we can put it on, like, FSR quality or native, just to give you an idea. Kind of how this out of the box was running. So it's just like, nope. Now even that Doom, you know, PB Doom RT that I was showing, I mean, even that at native 1440p would have chugged along. So, this is more demanding, but it's not that much more demanding, I think, considering how much more impressive it looks. The shadows, I think, and the lighting, there's like volumetric lighting, looks a little more impressive, and the voxels in general look a little more impressive. So, yeah, we'll go back to 1080p and balanced. Yeah. Oh, a little better. It's actually pretty smooth. And if you want, I mean, hell, you can go lower. I mean, shit, you can go all the way down to 320 by 200 for crying out loud. And it still looks pretty cool. So, yeah. If you've got a card that can run this, you'll need a card that can do ray tracing. So you'll need at least like an RTX 20 series or a 6000 series Radeon. Now again, if you got a Radeon card, you're gonna have to diddle, screw around with a few more things to get it going. And yeah, I mean, if you've got a lower end, like an older RTX 2060, I'm not sure if you'd have to turn things down more than me. I mean, obviously, Radeon cards aren't very good at ray tracing. You know, my 6750 XT here, in rasterized games, I mean, it's basically an RTX 3070 Ti, which is pretty impressive, especially for the price that I paid for this card. If you recall, when I bought this card, it was $200 Canadian cheaper than an RTX 3070 Ti. And again, in games that don't use ray tracing, and if you don't care about DLSS, I mean, I'm basically getting that kind of performance out of it, which is really cool. A light switch, so there's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. Oh, from the other side? That one did. Like if you could get up there from somewhere else, maybe. I am not sure. No step. Oh. Oh! It is a step. Yep. And we can run across. Yep. Okay. I got the red key. There's a lot more like puzzles in this game, isn't there? Compared to Doom 1, at least Doom 1 Episode 1. As far as like getting the keys, it seems. But yeah, like I said, if you've got a card that can do ray tracing, you're going to probably be able to run this fairly well. And again, even if you have to turn down the resolution, that's fine. Just get it going. Is that not the door it came from? Maybe that's not a door. But I thought I came from this direction. That was a door. Yeah, okay. But I don't remember seeing... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, man. Oh. Yellow key? Huh. But I've still got to be able to get up there. Well, clearly that's going to rise up, but... Well, I do need the health. Oh, got a transporter there. Gets us up on both sides. It's gonna be like a switch up here. No. Okay. I figured there'd be a switch on both sides that you'd have to hit. But just one switch. Ah, crap. There we go. All right. What level am I on? Of course, I guess there's a lot more episodes in Doom 2. Is it even, or like levels? Say, is it even divided into episodes? I don't even remember starting this game 20 minutes ago. Whoa. Okay. looks cool. It's really dark though. I can't even see. I can't even get. Oh. Super dark in that one. Oh, there's no light. Okay, what? Get the key. How? How do I get a key? It doesn't show my... I thought there's supposed to be like a bar at the top of the screen to change your weapons. In this version of Doom. Well, unmodded, I guess. There's probably an option somewhere. The voxel enemies, I mean, you know, they kind of look weird when they're on the ground, but like, they kind of look weird when they're dead and on the ground and they're just 2D sprites that are facing you all the time. I mean, that's kind of is what it is. The items on the ground, like the health boxes and ammo boxes, look really freaking cool. Well, I do have a red key now, so... Where did you come from? Blue key. I'm already lost. I went through here. I went through the red door. Yeah. Okay, and there's a blue door right there. the big pink guys. The big pink guys look a little weird in voxel form. That thing looks pretty freaking good, though. I'm kind of liking this Doom 2. Yes, I am. Some serious FSR artifacting there. That door moved up. You know, because of that, and like a game like this that really looks at home with the blocky pixels anyways, like, it might be better just running this without FSR and just running it at a lower resolution. To be honest. But, it is what it is. It's running good, and that's the important thing. Yeah, that volumetric lighting is really awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's let these guys fight each other. Classic. God. Falling in love with Doom 2. What? I could have crushed that guy? Are you telling me I could have crushed that guy? Okay. So, I'm like trying to get up over there. But like, am I supposed to run through here? There was like, I mean, I know I've been up there already before. I missed the plasma gun, apparently. Oh god, I don't want to waste it, but like I have to shoot it because like it makes the coolest sound. And it's been a long time since I've used the plasma gun. The plasma gun, was the plasma gun in the shareware version? Like the BFG wasn't. I want to say the rocket launcher was, but the plasma gun wasn't. I just don't get it. What? How am I supposed to get over there? There's like... Oh, wait. A giant-ass elevator. Although... I've been here already? I've been here already. So what did that really help? I want to get over there, but... can't like run and fall that. Holy shit. What? Man. Oh, and that gets me on this side? Does that help me at all? Did it? Not really. Did I not want to fall back down here? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna probably leave the video off here. Yeah, Doom 2 is pretty cool. And I don't think there's really, as far as settings go, I don't know if there's much else worth showing. There is some advanced settings here, more probably from the... I forget what this base engine's called. I want to say GL Doom. I don't think it's GL. It's like GZDoom or something, maybe. So this is like a whole weird collaboration of things, isn't it? The latest version of Doom 2 was built for the Kex engine, but we're running it in ZDoom with DXGI and voxels and woo, all kinds of stuff. I will have the links in the description. I'll try and get links for everything I needed to get this to run, but again, if you've got an NVIDIA GeForce RTX card, it's probably going to be easier for you to get it running. I think you need the new version of Doom 2 for this to work, but don't quote me on that. But their basic instructions are just download the Doom 1 and 2 from Steam and put this in that folder and run it. Of course, for me, it wasn't that easy. Again, I had to go through several hoops to get this working, but it was totally worth it. Absolutely check this one out. It's very impressive, more impressive than the one I showed earlier this week, and I just couldn't believe I could run this. A lot of people were just assuming this wouldn't run on a Radeon card, and, well, you can. You just gotta fiddle with it a little bit. So, yeah, anyways, I guess I'll leave that there. See you guys later.